As waters continue, as water rescues continuing, this is the town of Dickinson between Houston and Galveston. Fox's Doug Luzader is in Houston, where it is raining once again. Of course, the latest on rescue efforts there.
More wind, more rain here as thousands of first responders and volunteers ramp up their efforts as the situation here in Houston gets worse. Much of the nation's fourth largest city now underwater. Harvey continues to linger over Texas, dumping huge amounts of rain. The Army Corps of Engineers releasing more water from overwhelmed reservoirs, protecting Houston's downtown, but putting thousands of homes at risk.
Our garage is flooded. Our whole first floor is flooded. It's like, that's crazy.
First time in 40 years that the water's come up this high. We've been here for 40 years.
Thousands of evacuees are now in shelters, and that number could top 30,000 by the time the waters start receding. But officials say with more than 50 inches of rain reported in some areas, water levels likely won't reach their peak until Thursday.
We are seeing catastrophic flooding, and this will likely expand and will likely persist as it's slow to recede.
And meanwhile, the federal government is ramping up its own response ahead of President Trump's visit to Houston tomorrow. FEMA says it's working hard to get resources to the area, with more than 450,000 people expected to need assistance.
We have made every resource available to respond to this historic storm.
Harvey is now making its way back toward the Gulf of Mexico, but moving very, very slowly, and it's that slow speed that has made the flooding even worse. In Houston, Doug Luzader, Fox News.
In addition to the 2,000 rescues Houston police have conducted, the police chief says there are still about 185 critical rescue requests. He does hope to reach all of those people today. Many folks have been rescued from their rooftops as they tried to escape rising waters. Others have become stranded in their cars as vehicles became submerged. Take a look. This driver managed to get to the back of his vehicle and climb out to a waiting rescue boat. The community of Dickinson, southeast of Houston, is one area where rescues have been going non-stop since Saturday night. Fox's Casey Stiegel is there with the latest.
It is really powerful when you see the images of people going up and down Spruce Street and Main Street in boats. What they're doing is they're bringing people out, and then they're dropping them off in sort of central locations, and then they are being shuttled out of here. We've seen people shuttled out by school bus, charter bus, even dump trucks. There is just an urgent need to get people out, and we literally saw folks loaded up in dump trucks. All right, look at this, live. That's a fan boat. It's not the Everglades. That is going down Spruce Street here in Dickinson. This is a community of about 20,000 people or so, a little quiet, sleepy town just south of Houston. And then follow me over this way, Guy, if we can show this. You know, I was sitting here this morning and I thought to myself, it's Monday. A lot of people probably be headed to work this time. I visualized this intersection. You see the road signs there, Interstate 45 north. Ironically, the sign on top of it, evacuation route. Well, you can't go much further north beyond this on Interstate 45 because it's shut down. And I thought this would be normally on Monday busy with people heading to work and dropping the kids off at school. And now, this is what it looks like.
That is Casey Stiegel reporting for us in Dickinson, Texas. Meantime, Governor Abbott plans to visit the Corpus Christi area today to look at the damage there firsthand. He will be joined by U.S. Senators John Cornyn and Ted Cruz. They will look at the damage on the ground and from the air, then give updates on cleanup and relief efforts. For many, the damage there is just devastating.
There's nothing. All my kids' stuff is gone. Everything's gone. I don't know. I just want them to be happy and start over and forget. I want to be done.
Many to the south are starting to clean up as rain ends in that area, but entire cities today there are without power and water, leaving residents unsure what the next few days or even weeks may bring.